Okay, cool.
All right, yeah, here we go. All right, so today we're reading Now You See Me by, let's see, it's by Tish, Rabe, and illustrated by Christopher Moroney. Nick said it's vacation, and we have all week to play games and have fun. Want to play hide and seek? You count and I'll hide, Sally said, and you'll see I'll hide so well that you'll never find me. Sally looked until she found a good hiding spot. 10, Nick called out. Coming, ready or not. Where was Sally hiding? In less than a minute, Nick ran to the wheelbarrow and found Sally in it. Hide and seek, cried the cat. Oh, I'm so glad I came. The counting, the hiding, it's my favorite game. It's great, Nick agreed. Sally said as she sighed, but Nick always finds me wherever I hide. Aha, said the cat, we must leave right away to meet my friend Gecko who plays every day. He hides in the day and also at night. It helps him stay safe and keep out of sight. So they flew to the jungle. It was steamy and hot. My friend, said the cat, is not easy to spot. Camouflage helps him hide. It is his hiding trick. Camo what? I don't know what that word means, said Nick. I'll explain, said the cat. Camouflage is the way some animals stay out of sight every day. Camouflage helps them hide so they will not be found. If it helps them blend in with whatever's around. That gecko blends in. He's not easy to see. Hello, Gecko called. Are you looking for me? My tail looks leaf-like, and my skin is light brown. I'm hanging right here in this tree upside down. Could you show us, asked Sally, how to hide like you do? We want to learn how to use camouflage too. In the jungle, said Gecko, your clothes are too bright. You need to blend in so you stay out of sight. We can't hide just like this, said Nick. What to do? You need help, said the cat, from thing 1 and thing 2. Can you help us? Asked Sally, look leafy and green. If we look like the jungle, we'll never be seen. So, before the kids knew it, they got a surprise. Things 1 and 2 made them the perfect disguise. Mr. Gecko, said Nick, you can hide, it is true, but can you find us when we're hiding from you? Of course, Gecko said, but when he looked around, those camouflage kids were nowhere to be found. He looked in the shadows and looked in the light. They were hiding so well they were nowhere in sight. Then all of a sudden, a tree started to wiggle. Wait, Gecko said, I just heard someone giggle. Out here in the jungle, he said with a smile, the trees haven't giggled in quite a long while. Nick, Sally asked, when I was hiding today, how did you find where I was right away? Well, Nick said, finding you wasn't hard. Your dress was the only pink thing in my yard. Hide and seek, said the cat, is so much fun to play. I could play it with Gecko and you every day. But we have to go. We'll be back soon. I know. Goodbye, Gecko. Oh, Gecko. Now where did he go? All right, and that was Now You See Me, right? That was the name of the... Yep, Now You See Me. Welcome to story time, Michael. Are you ready to read some Dr. Seuss? Next, we're reading Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I am Sam. Sam I am. That Sam I am. That Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, and not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there, I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham, I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, could you, in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. Oh, I think it's kind of dangerous to drive a car in a tree. I would not, could not, in a tree. Not in a car, you let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train. Could you, would you on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark, would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train. Not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, and not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. Huh, I wonder why Sam only got that now. Could you, would you with a goat? I would not, could not with a goat. Would you, could you on a boat? I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car, you let me be. You do not like them, or I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. Huh, I got a little sideways on that page. I couldn't quite read all the lines. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Oh, I wonder how he said that under the water. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them, you will see. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I am, and I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. I will eat them here or there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam I am. Oh, so all he had to do was try them, and he would find out that he liked them. All right, next we have Curious George and the Dinosaur. By Margret and H.A. Reyes. Jimmy's class was taking a field trip to the museum, and George was going along. We're glad to have you, George, said Mr. Chauncey, the teacher, but don't get into trouble. At the museum, Mr. Chauncey began to explain one of the displays. These rocks are millions of years old. The students weren't listening, though. This is boring, said a student. It sure is, said another. When is lunchtime? Asked a third. George wandered off. He didn't find the rocks very interesting either. But in the next room, George saw something very interesting. It was a huge skeleton with a long tail. It was too much for George to resist. He stepped over the rope and jumped onto the tail. He climbed down, then he climbed up. He climbed up and up until he reached the skeleton's head. Just then, Mr. Chauncey and the class came into the room. Look at that dinosaur, said Jimmy. And look at George, he shouted. Ride 'em, George, cried a girl. The guards heard the noise. Get down from there, ordered one of them. I'm going to get the director, said the other. George was scared. Is that how they rode dinosaurs in the old days? A girl asked Mr. Chauncey. Well, no, he said. Tell us more about the dinosaurs, someone said. George was curious. What was a dinosaur? Well, said Mr. Chauncey, the earth was once full of huge creatures like this. Suddenly, the director of the museum came charging in. What is this about a monkey on our dinosaur? He asked. Guards, get that monkey down before he causes any damage, he ordered. Poor George, there he was on top of a dinosaur and no place to hide. Just a moment, said Mr. Chauncey. George was a great help to me. He got the children interested in the dinosaurs. We wouldn't have listened, said a boy. It's so interesting, said another. I want to come back again, said a girl. Well, said the director, I can see that our dinosaur isn't damaged. We'll forgive him this time. You can come down, George, he called. Oh, and George jumped all the way from the head. Hooray, the students shouted. Mr. Chauncey said, I have to thank you for making this visit an interesting one, George, but next time promise not to ride the dinosaur. When the bus stopped in front of George's house, the man in the yellow hat was waiting. I'm glad to see you, George, he said. I hope you kept out of trouble today. Oh, all right, and that was Curious George and the Dinosaur. And that was all the stories I have for today. Thank you guys for reading with me. I hope you have a good day.